What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This evening I think I'm going to change the oil on the Wheelhorse Vtwin because as far as I know I've added some to it, but I've never changed the oil on this since I've had it for a couple of years now. And if I remember right, it had 1540 in it. Don't tell anybody. So, since it has 1540 in it, I need to let it run because it's about 40 degrees out. I'm going to pull it outside, let it run for a little bit, let it heat up, and had to do some chopping because I wasn't smart enough to figure this out to begin with. When I put this plate in here, I did not notch this out for the drain plug. And it has been leaking, as you can tell, because I just noticed that this plug is loose because I can never get a wrench in there. So I had to cut that out a little bit ago, and I'll clean it up a little bit more with the Dremel, but now I can actually get to the drain plug, hopefully. So we're gonna pull this dude out, let it run for 5 or 10 minutes. Shouldn't take long. And we're gonna get the oil changed on it for, well, this pulling season, quite frankly. But if I don't ever get it done, I won't be pulling it. I still gotta, this axle is out a little bit farther. As you can tell, there's a gap there. No gap here, so I need to slide this one in. So we may do that after the oil change. And when I go to put the hood on it, I don't think it's going to clear this side of the exhaust. It may. Haven't test fitted it yet, but we may have to whack the exhaust off and extend it out an inch or so. But we'll do that another time. Right now we're going to get the oil dropped and we'll try to get this axle slid in. So let's get to it. I just gassed it up, so it should start right up, hopefully. Fired right up. Still a little cold. Come on. It's hard to do this with one hand. Now, I did run this out of fuel last time just because I didn't want any fuel sitting in the bowl, so that's why it's being cantankerous. But I didn't want it sitting in the bowl because it could eat that back apart again. But we'll get it filled back up here in a second. She is cold. Well, come on. I know you're not that cold. That's weird. Filter's got fuel in it, and it's getting fuel. Huh. I haven't had it start that hard in a while, so I'll keep cranking on it here. See what she does. Hopefully it'll warm up. I'm gonna sit you guys up on the truck.
hours later.
Too soon, I guess. Bumped the idle up a little bit and pulled the screw out of turn. So with this being open, it's not getting any warm air, so it's not heating it up very well. But it's running now, so we're gonna let it warm up for a little bit. Start it a couple times to make sure that's set good, and then we'll get the oil change. All right, guys, she's been running for 5 or 6 minutes now. It's plenty warmed up. So it ended up just being the carburetor was extremely cold. Like I said, it's like 40 something, I believe, outside. So I'll get my drain pan here. See all the crap moved around. Oh. Slide that dude under there without making a mess, because it's still got some in it. This is all I got for now. It is, if I remember right, it is Motorcraft oil, blue jug. But it is 1030, full synthetic. And what did I do with my wrench? I also picked up the other day a genuine Kohler oil filter. Here's the part number on them. I think that fits most all of the, I think 18 to 25 horse models, Vtwins. Don't quote me on that, but pretty sure. So I can never find my, oh, there it is. We'll get started cutting this dude out, or pulling this plug out. Now that it's hot, it might make this a pain in the butt. May have to cut more out of this because my fingers are too fat. And this is going to go everywhere. What I really need is just a pipe nipple put in here and then extend this thing out. But I may do that at a later time. Well, it wasn't too bad, but looks like it's had a little rough life already to it. Looks like it almost has some water in it. A little bit, but we're gonna put some fresh in it, and hopefully, oh, hopefully that didn't come out of there. Look like some shiny bits, but I think it's from the filings. I've seen worse. So we'll let that flush a little bit. Need to find a funnel. Yeah, that right there. I don't know if, here, let me get a light. Oh, didn't show you guys my new workbench. Yes, it's still a mess, but I can actually walk in the garage now since that one's gone. And I got some shelving up top, but I still gotta put crap away. I don't know if you can see it all that white stuff in there. It's condensation. This thing has sat outside for a couple months before I ever brought it in here. So that does not help. You can see how milky white it looks down in there. And hopefully, I might have to change the oil a couple times to get this really cleaned out. But I got a new funnel. Hopefully it is not too big. It's all Walmart had. Good old Wally World. Oh, perfect. Just about right. Could stand to be a little smaller, but that'll work. I'm gonna dump a little bit in here to help flush all that old crap out. Put a little bit in there. Help flush out all that old crap. Oh yeah, that'll do it. It looks like that got most of all that stuff out. We'll let it keep draining here a little bit. Grab a filter wrench. Should have been a little bit more prepared here, but why not? At least I can find my wrench and it's not under a pile of junk. So, up. Yep, fail. Didn't realize it was that big. This one ain't gonna work. Try number 2 maybe. Go big dog. Really? Really? Now it's too big.
That's what she said.
I have a jaw one somewhere, but go figure. I bet this one will do it. Leave it to the OEM one. 3,000 different filter sizes. Yep, that'll work. It'd help get rid of that stupid thing. And here goes the bath. Ooh, that is nasty. That don't look very promising, but it could be worse. Let's just drain all that on the frame there. Why not? It's just sludgy looking from all that condensation. We'll get that cleaned up real quick. Get the plug put back in it, get some oil in it, and we'll fire this dude up. I'm going to bump the key, not start it, just see if anything else comes out of it. That'll help force out all that stuff I just put in there. Okay, well it did start. I forgot the key switch was on, the do not start, but it'll be alright. We'll go ahead and put the filter on it. Wipe that off real quick. This thing won't know what's going on after having this new filter on here. Probably blow up, to be honest. Alright guys, I'm back. I got a fresh battery in the GoPro, and I got the Twin filled back up with oil. Filters on. It took me a little bit to get that plug back in. I still need to hog that out with the Dremel a little bit, and then I'll be able to at least get a socket on it. So for now that'll work. We're gonna get this dude to fire up and see what the oil pressure is like with a little bit less weighted oil in it. So here we go. Okay, well, the oil pressure gauge did not move. Check the oil real quick. She's got plenty in her. I don't know why it didn't spike up. Crescent wrench here, and you just loosen, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, just loosen that jam nut up, loosen the bolt up. We'll slide the jack under here, and it should slide right in, maybe. Don't knock anything off the tractor. But this one's rusty and crusty, so may have to get the dead blow out, give her a good whack. Okay. Maybe I can get it shoved back up on here by hitting it now flat. Wow, maybe not. This thing may be seized up. Well, guys, I don't know. I have to put a little heat on that dude if I can't get the big girl to break it loose. Plug your ears. Oh yeah, she needed a little persuasion from old Rusty Trusty. I'm gonna go until I guess it's pretty close to that. Hopefully that doesn't hurt anything. It shouldn't. Whoops. I think the keyway is only in a certain notch, and it actually isn't tapered the whole way, so we're just going to put the bolt in it. If it breaks, it breaks. I don't think it will, because it's still keyed to it. We're just using the bolt to put pressure on the axle. So bolt tightened up, and reset the jam nut so the bolt don't back out. We should be good. We'll put the tire back on. There's a reason why you don't use cheap crescent wrenches. Okay, let's get the tire put back on. This is always fun, since this axle doesn't have studs in it. Which is always fantastic. So actually that bolt might line right up right there. Dang. It worked better than I thought it was going to. Think. Now she's good. She'll have a little bit more space over there in a little bit, but that's about right. That'll help make the fenders look like it's actually covering the tires right. So we'll let this down. That out of the way. And we'll back this dude back in the garage and call it a night. So as you can tell, the sun is going down. What are you doing? Digging in the mud, huh? All right, everybody, we're gonna get this dude fired up real quick. There we go. I think that project's done tonight. I'm gonna lay some rags under this just to make sure it's not leaking anymore, but I went ahead and checked the oil on it. It's good to go. Oh, and before I sign off, not only has 1030 in it now, but it also has some of this stuff. Normally run this in the boys single, so maybe it'll help protect that. But anyway, guys, that project's done. I think the next one needs to be getting the hood put on it, seeing where it clears, because I think it's gonna come right out, because this one's pooched in a little bit more than this outside one. But anyways, I'm rambling on. So if you guys like the video, comment, subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.